She said, take your time, don't rush. I said, baby, I'm a dog. Hey guys, I'm late. So sorry. I know 11 a.m. supposed to be every Saturday, but sometimes life be life and it don't turn out that way. Now, what I wanted to do today, I did want to do a whole like steam routine, breath work with you guys to get your energy like settled after the week activities. However, I'm not prepared for it. I'm not prepared. Um, so I am just going to jump right in with a collective look at the week ahead, and I'm going to give you a hand mudra. And my sage is falling. Maybe I need to clear the energy. So I'm gonna burn some Palo Santo. Okay. But welcome to the weekly forecast, weekly vibe with me, Amina Hextall Suma. I'm the creator of STEAM, Soul Transforming Energy and Movement, as well as an intuitive guide, a certified master spiritual life coach, and a master West African dance teacher. Welcome to my channel, Soul Transforming Energy, because that's what we do here. If it's STEAM, if it's movement, if it's breath work, if it's a reading, whatever we're doing here is meant to help transform you at your core, at your soul level. Take a deep breath in through your mouth. Exhale and relax from the top of your head all the way down to your feet. Take another deep breath in through your mouth. Filling up with the light and love of your ancestral team. And exhale, knowing that you are covered and protected by Source, Energy, God, Allah, Jah, Lodamare, Yahweh, Jehovah. Take another deep breath in. And exhale, relaxing even more. Feel yourself with a calm energy just going down your back. And exhale. Take one more deep breath in. Filling up with the light and the love of Mother Earth and nature. And exhale, releasing any worry, any stress, any anger, any sadness, any resentment, any grief. We're just letting it all go. And we're going to be here in this present moment, just open to receive the messages and the blessings that want to come in. Let me get my glasses on because I can't see jack duty. Everything's blurry. Oh, somebody doofy's talking. I thought that was one of my people talking. Okay, so we're gonna get into the what do you call it? What I want to do first is your focus for the week ahead. So for the collective, I'm going to pull one for everybody for the week ahead, okay? Oh, these comments. Look at the gay lady. That's cute. I am gay. Happy and joy-filled and gay. Fantastic gay outfit. It is. My sister made this. I'm glad you peeped. That reminded me. Late Night makes these outfits, these shirts. I got mine because I won it in a Write It Out contest, but it's a poetry contest. But check out Late Night. Check out Write It Out, and you can get one of these fierce gay shirts too. So how long have you been gay? I've been gay my whole life. Since I was born, I've been happy, joy-filled, and gay. Sending you light and love. What do you call yourself? Staying off the grid? Staying in hell? Oh, you have a nice and lovely day, okay? All right, so the focus for the week ahead for the rest of the light workers, recreation. Not so much hard work, not so much stressing about what you got to do, what responsibility. This week, find some time for harmony, balance, joy, and some fun. Okay? So your affirmation is, I create my future with my every thought. I create my future with my every thought. That is the focus for this week. That's your affirmation, okay? So keep in mind that the things you think, you're attracting in. So like if you jump on people's lives, like those of you who watch this later and don't see this live chat, there's an ignorant person in the live chat, right? And they're thinking and saying stupid things, and they don't realize that this week, the energy is what you put out is coming back to you, okay? Especially when you mess with me, just so you know. But for the light workers, I create my future with my every thought. Just make sure your mindset is focused on the beautiful, blessed energy you want to bring in. You know, if you're thinking about what you don't want, what you don't like, you're going to see more of it. Okay. Do the things that are fun. Start a new leisure plan, garden, write, design, paint, do something creative. But something that's recreational, because I feel like something you do for fun, something you do recreationally is going to guide you towards abundance. I feel like something you think is like just a hobby or let's do that for fun, you're going to see that it's actually going to lead you to your highest purpose. And this week is for you, y'all. Read, listen to music, go to the theater, do something recreational, something that is fun, you know. Do something that makes you feel good, something that's fun. And the bottom of the deck is creativity. Didn't I just say do something creative? Creativity is at the bottom of the deck. So this week, focus on recreational activities that get you in alignment with your creative work. All right. So enthusiasm, optimism, play, self-expression are all going to be important this week. Affirm, I radiate warmth and enjoyment. Life is fun. I radiate warmth and enjoyment. Life is fun. Okay. And meditate. If you can this week, take 15 minutes this week, and you can. You have enough time to do that. Meditate, paint, draw, write something for 15 minutes just to free up some creative energy. Okay. And what you have been dreaming for, what you've been wanting, the energy is really potent for it to come in this week. So be clear about what you're asking for from your spirit team. Okay. So the word investment stood out for me just now when I was putting everything together in homes. So some of you this week may find yourself wanting to invest in a new home or a new living environment. If that's the case, this is a good week to do it. Now I'm going to give you a hand mudra. Actually, I'm going to take it from the bunch that I had sitting here. See if we get a new one for this week. It'll also give you an idea of where else the energy needs to be focused. Where's my light workers at? So they could move this ignorant person's chat comments on out of here. Where my people at? All right. Every now and then someone who's not really a light worker makes it in. I really send out the energy. Only light workers come into this channel. I have no desire to just grow and just have a whole bunch of followers. No, I want people that are really here to bring light onto the planet. But every now and then I get somebody from the dark side that doesn't know how to be the dark side and still carry their light energy. They pop up here because they see the light and they're like, oh my God, I have to find a way to destroy it. And when they can't, then they run off like this person. Who is that? I don't even want to make you famous because when I go publish this, you won't even see this person's stupid comments. But everything is for a reason. And I feel like this week, what y'all are going to be faced with is people trying to criticize or people trying to make you feel like what you want to do. It could be recreational, it could be creative, but people trying to make you feel like what you want to do is stupid or silly or a bad choice or make you second guess yourself. Don't go for it this week, y'all. Don't go for it. All right. Because those are going to be the people who are struggling to go through this transformation that this new moon in Scorpio just got going. And the culminating of that energy is today. So people who have not done the transformation, people who have been struggling with the changes and the things that are happening in their life are either going to stay in a repetitive cycle where they're still doing and thinking and saying the same crap and wondering why they're going through the same thing over and over again. And then they're going to be triggered by those of you who did do the work. So don't take it on yourself if you got people that were your friends, family, lovers, even that all of a sudden you come around and they're like, it's not you. It's the fact that your energy has shifted and it triggers them because theirs did not. They're still in the same cycle. So somebody need to hear that. And I thought we got this card last week, but Dharma Pravartana Mudra for alignment. Maybe we didn't. This is our focus this week as far as spiritual, getting in alignment with what you want. Okay. So that hand mudra is very simple. Thumbs together and you're cupping the rest of your fingers. Okay. And this mudra assists with integration, harmony, balance. It assists in setting all elements and systems of the body on the path to health and self-healing. It supports energetic well-being, helps to integrate all the elements. So this is going to activate all of the elements in your physical. All right. And it opens one to inner peace and inner knowing. Wow. So you place the hands in that position in front of the solar plexus. Those who don't know where that is, the solar plexus vibrates to the color yellow. It's above the belly button and beneath the ribs. So it's right in here. So you would have your hands sort of in front of this area. And your focus is all of who I am is in perfect alignment and well-being. All of who I am is in perfect alignment and well-being. All right. Channeled message for the group. What have I been picking up? Besides what I just said, this is going to be a week of focusing on doing the things that are fun for you, that are recreational, that are creative. I feel like this is a week of recognition that maybe if you've been doing things, it doesn't even have to be creative work. It could just be maybe you've been carrying a lot of responsibilities as a parent or as a sibling. There are going to be some kind of recognition for it, for doing that. Maybe somebody's going to say, hey, I'll watch the kids so that you got the weekend. Or somebody might say, you know, hey, I got some extra money and I feel like giving it to you. You gave me some advice that helped me get this money and I want to give it to you. It's just something with being recognized this week for a lot of us light workers who possibly have felt overlooked. Okay. So stay open to that. Stay open to receive, because that's what I'm hearing blocks us a lot. We're givers, but we forget to open up to receive. We have to, because otherwise there's no balance. Okay. So I'm going to use my autumn cards since soon we're going to be moving into winter. And it'll probably be the last time I'll be using those. And my Jack-o'-lantern tarot, probably be the last time I'm using these. And what I want to do is give you a collective look at what the week is going to look like. Well, damn, King of Cups jumped out. So it's going to have a lot to do with emotions this week and creativity and emotional stability. Many of you may find that doing creative work this week is going to help you emotionally stay stable. Okay. Let me get clarity too for that card. Why is the King of Cups here? the dog. Friendship, trustworthy, allies, support, loyalty, obedience. Yeah. So this is already showing me that there's an energy this week of people coming in that love you. Like there's going to be no way for you to not know who is for you and who's not for you by the end of this coming week. This King of Cup here is somebody that's coming to offer some kind of love. Now, this could be someone you know, this could be someone you don't know. But whoever this is, they're very emotionally stable, they're very creative, and they're very loyal and trustworthy. So there may be somebody, and this is random because this jumped out when I wanted to do the collective read. There may be somebody who is going to show you that they are truly an ally to you, that they're trustworthy and that they support you. Okay. And I don't know who that is, but for some of you, it's a person. And for others of you, it could be a whole community of people that are going to be coming in and be loyal to you and supportive. What else the collective needs to know about this week? Talking with y'all ancestors right now. They got me sweating like crazy. We got the 4 of Cups reverse. I'm going to just put them all out. The 5 of Cups, well, damn. The 10 of Cups reverse. And the Hanged Man. Bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Wands. All right. There's something with this week. And this might be personal for some of you. Because what in the hell are they talking about? 10 of Wands is here. Sorry, ancestors. Y'all are confusing me. The overall energy for this week for the collective. Okay. It does feel like someone who disappointed you or someone who grieves losing you, because the 10 of Cups is reversed. We got 4 of Cups reverse. This is somebody who is like really down. They're feeling like, oh, I messed up. Oh, I shouldn't have did this. I shouldn't have done something. Wanting another chance to fix something. Be at the house. Yeah, this could be somebody who felt like family. And this is for the collective. This could be someone who felt like family is family. They might have disappointed you. They might have showed disloyalty or made you feel like you couldn't trust them. It's something with disappointment here with the 5 of Cups. Whoever you think of first, that is the person. Hey, Melon. And with that 5 of Cups, it's the Tower. Yeah, this person, somebody disappointed you and just, I don't know. Maybe they're isolated. You feel isolated. There's a loneliness. It could also have something to do with work or government. Maybe something's going on with your government or, yeah, it could be that just has you feeling like things are chaotic. Maybe you lost EBT for some of you. Like this, like somebody mentioned food stamps in the comment. I don't know why that's a laughing thing, but yeah, that could be a tower moment for some people, you know, and so there's something here that caused a big shakeup. I don't know why this is coming up this week for the collective, so I'm trying to get clarity. We have the bouquet with the 10 of Cups reverse. Flowers, happiness. Somebody sees you as their happiness and they feel like they messed up. And there's a part of them that wants to come back in and like offer something. Because the 10 of Cups is reversed. That means they saw you as some kind of happiness and joy, but they might have messed something up with this Tower moment here. By maybe they weren't loyal. Maybe you can't trust them or something they showed you, because there's a Hanged Man energy here with the Sun. That says success, victory, happiness, warmth. This person has had come to a new perspective and it feels like you did as well. I don't know. This might be very specific for some of you. We got the Sun here, which shows happiness, joy, success. But the Hanged Man is here like, I'm still trying to awaken. I'm still trying to see this as possible. So overall, and then the bottom of the deck is the 10 of Wands. Like somebody was a lot of responsibility, a lot to carry. What is that? The Tree, growth, spiritual, health, vitality, karma. All right, so this is karmic. There we go. I was looking for something. I was looking for some more clues. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing. And this might be specific to some people, might not be everybody, but I asked for a collective look at the week ahead before I do day by day. And from what I'm seeing for the collective look at the week ahead, some of you may find somebody, it looks like a masculine. So it could be a father, brother, boyfriend, ex, a son, a cousin, whatever, uncle. But it's a masculine that is a mature energy. It could be someone older than you or your age or whatever. I see somebody wanting to come in this week to try to show that they're loyal or they're truly for you. They truly want to be supportive of you and trusted by you. But I am seeing this person might have messed that up with you already. So this could be anybody. Just, it's a masculine, okay? They messed this up already with this tower here, with the house. It lets me know they felt like family, or they could literally be your family. They did something that kind of destroyed y'all relationship. But with this, I know y'all like, what is all of that? This is the house. That lets me know fam. This is the tower, which lets me know they did something or something chaotic happened to knock this down. And then this bouquet is here, which is like they still want to apologize, or they want to offer some kind of comfort to you, or they really see you as connected to them in some way. With this karma here, they feel very overwhelmed by the fact that either you've grown on without them, leave the past, or you walked away from them. You've grown up, or you've grown on, or you moved forward. This person's very burdened by the idea that they may not have you in their energy anymore. That was very specific, ancestors. I don't know. Is everybody in the collective dealing with a toxic masculine energy? But on the other side of things, I'm also hearing for you to focus on your emotional stability this week. Focus on your creativity. If you have any emotions that are stirring this week, creatively, this is the King of Cups. He is about emotional stability and putting your creative energy out there. All right. So use creative outlets to get your feelings out. All right. Don't let anybody trigger you into acting outside of yourself. All right. I put those together wrong, and I don't want to use these anymore. All right. So we're going to move on to the day by day. I am going to let you guys do a pick a card for a light worker card, but I'm going to do that last. When I get to the end, if there's anybody who sent the donation into my Cash App for the personal card pulls, you just put Steam VIP in the comments, and I'll check and see if I got the notification that you sent the donation, and then I'll pull the cards for you. I always ask for a donation because I do way more than just pull a card. When people ask for a little side read, I give you a full read. So before I go into the day by day, because I'm still trying to decide which decks I'm using, think of a number 1, 2, or 3, and I'm going to pull you a light workers card. I might stick with my bees. I just looked down, saw my bumblebee tarot. I'm going to do that today. And then clarify it with one of these decks up here. Okay, this card wants to come out. If you were drawn to number 1, you have Soul Child. All right, my ones, if you're drawn to the number 1, this week you're going to feel like you're being opened up to your calling. Like literally. You're going to maybe be having dreams. You're just going to feel like it's time to focus on your calling. And I want to read y'all the passage from the book that they talk about this. Rebirth is upon you, beautiful child of the universe. You have prepared for new life, and it is starting right now. The divine moment of rebirth, which occurs after a period of struggle, of intense inner work and physical transformation, has arrived. Enjoy getting to know this new self. It is a new day, a new beginning, a new you. Like an adventure, enjoying the discovery of a brand new world, take your time to explore the increase of your light, power, and love. My ones, you have undergone the death of the old order. Nothing is as it was or will it ever be again. You have had to learn detachment, to release and let go over and over again. In so many ways, you have experienced inner death as you have bravely surrendered that which no longer serves you or your growth in this lifetime, even if you once loved it dearly or couldn't imagine life without it. And that's deep. This card could also be a sign that, well, the book is saying this part. This card could also be a sign that a child is around you, perhaps one that you've been thinking about deeply, that's particularly gifted or spiritually oriented, and they may have a special mission in this life. This also could be a sign that a new business idea, professional or personal relationship or lifestyle choice is going to support the growth of your spirit in a positive and encouraging way. Wow, my ones. I ain't choose one, but it was resonating. All right. If you are drawn, I'm so nosy. When y'all see me doing this, I'm looking out my window because too many cars are pulling up close to my house and I need to see who it is. Okay. If you're drawn to number 2, I think I'm going to go with 2. 2s, we literally got card number 2, second ray of wisdom, 2, 2, and 2. So that's an angel number. If you were drawn to 2, look up Google 222. All right, for this week to get an extra message. But second ray of wisdom with card number 2 for group number 2. And I really feel that this week, my 2s, you are going to feel like you have some kind of angelic presence guiding you forward. Know that the ideas that come to you at this time, the things that you feel called to at this time, are truly from the heart center and are truly what you're meant to be doing. The way her head is up, she's not listening to outside chatter. She ain't worried about what anybody else thinks. She's moving forward, letting herself be guided by divine energy. That is what you are supposed to do this week, my 2s. Now I'm going to read you the message from the book for that card. So my 2s, the second ray of wisdom is a consciousness of loving wisdom straight from the heart of the universe. It amplifies the magnetic power of attraction, empowering you to pull into your life all that is needed for your life's work. It brings the opportunity to heal, restore, and understand through the power of love and the light of ancient wisdom. The spiritual master known as the Buddha is with you now to help you fully receive and integrate the blessing of this ray of light from the universe. So some of you 2s may chant, some of you may already practice Buddhism, but if not, just know that the energy of the Ascended Master Buddha is ushering you through this week, helping you this week. Okay. The second ray of wisdom is the energy of the open and loving heart of the universe. It is inclusive, drawing all things towards it with an invisible magnetism. It is gifted to you at this time to help you attract into your life. Oh, this is so on point. To help you attract into your life. This is so resonating with me. I'm sorry, y'all. All right. The people, opportunities, and teachings that will help you succeed in your life mission. This ray will help you focus your consciousness in your heart. It will bring to consciousness any unresolved matters of the heart for healing. Okay. So this is some assistance with healing this week so that you can attract in all that you're meant to attract in to reach your higher purpose. That's where you're headed this week, my 2s. You're stepping into alignment with your highest purpose. All right. The only issue with this ray is learning when to say no, because this energy can attract in many people who want to ride that energy. Okay. When the Buddha comes into your world, he brings the gift of wisdom. Okay. This includes openness to all that is without judgment. So hopefully that's not a struggle for you, my 2s, because that's what you're going to be moving into. All right. And finally, as the second ray of wisdom relates particularly to teachers and education. So many of you may find this week you're going to be drawn to teaching, all right, in some way. Or you may find people asking you to teach, or you may just find you're educating locals, who knows. But you are encouraged to trust that you have a message to share that is helpful and educational for others. Whether your involvement in education and teaching is formal or less obvious, you are encouraged to honor the energy of the teacher in your life. In some way, your sole purpose likely involves helping others to learn through wisdom and love. Wow. All right, spot on. So let's see if we're going to be spot on for my threes. All those who were drawn to this last card, or you pop in to the live right on number 3, this is your card, and it jumped out for y'all. My threes, you have Dark Night of the Soul. Oh, my threes, what's going on right now? Now, the Dark Night of the Soul does not mean like you're dark. It doesn't mean your soul is dark. It doesn't say anything negative about you. What the Dark Night of the Soul means is that you're going through a period where you're being forced to look within at wounds that you did not completely heal. And at that time of looking within, it could become very difficult and depressing and sad, because you have to go back down these lanes and revisit this energy and discover why it's still lingering so that you can release it. I feel like that's where you are right now, my threes. You may be in a period of your life right now where it might feel dark. It might feel like a struggle. It might feel like you're sad all the time, or or angry. But this is a process you have to go through. Some of us go through dark nights of the soul several times. And it's just a time where you have to pause and reassess. Have I healed? Am I ready for the next cycle to begin? Because I keep repeating this one. Why is it? There's something I need to heal. And that's what this is going to have you looking at this time, my threes, is what is it that you need to heal? So let me read you your passage, and then we will get into the day by day collective. All right, my threes, you are ready for a more real and radiant relationship with the divine. Your preconceived ideas and safe limiting beliefs may be sacrificed in order for this to happen. To the divine, these are only the clothing of your spirit. They are impediments to the absolute intimacy the divine seeks with you. You might feel vulnerable or uncertain as the divine goes about stripping away these barriers. This is when you enter the dark night of the soul. You understand there is nothing to rely upon but the divine, and you will find it difficult to trust at times. This night will end, however, and the sweetness of the divine dawning in your heart shall render all worthwhile. But for now, you are meant to feel exactly as you feel. You are not doing something wrong. You are moving closer to the divine, my threes. Okay? And though it begins as a challenge, the only way to go through the dark night of the soul is to go through it. You got to get through it. The dark night of the soul can become a saving grace. Love knows you are ready. No matter what you may think at this moment of struggle, you are ready to take this spiritual test and emerge more in love with the divine than ever. Remember, this is an initiation, okay? And therefore challenging at a profound spiritual level. Therefore, get some support. Get into workshops, join groups, spiritual groups, get a mentor, a counselor, a therapist, whatever you can get, because to go through a dark night of the soul by yourself and you've never done any shadow work before can spiral you into the pits of depression, and you might struggle to get out again. So please, if you feel like, if you chose 3, please make sure you're getting support as you go through this healing process. All right. Also, although you may feel your guidance has abandoned you, in truth, they are with you ever more closely, whispering words of encouragement, hope, and love. Look for the love within and let it guide you through the dark night. It will lead you faithfully and in perfect divine timing into the light of your sweetest morning. All righty. So that was the separate messages for the week ahead that you needed to know. Now we're going to take a look at the energy starting from today. All right. I'm going to use my bees. Why does my arm keep falling? The heck is going on with that? I don't know what that means. And that's lepidolite, which attracts love and stuff. So it must be some stuff going on this week when it comes to relationships. All right, so we got Into the Hive Tarot, which is my bees. And I want one more deck that will be my clarifier. Which one? Let me use one I haven't used in a while. The Runway Tarot. That'll clarify things. All right. And I'm gonna give you guys a special treat if anybody's having like issues with anyone, since relationships and emotional stability keeps coming up. I'm going to do, at the end of doing these cards for the week ahead, I'm going to do some messages for people that maybe somebody, you feel like they're not telling you everything, or you want to know how somebody really feels about you. You're going to try to tap in. Okay. So my disclaimer, I start with Saturday. Okay. Before people say, oh, I thought this was the week ahead. I always start with Saturday. And I always end with Saturday, because there is a chance that the energy could shift through the week and the vibe I read for Saturday might change. Okay. So we're going to start with today's energy first. This card is already trying to come off of the B deck. So I'm going to take it. So the vibe for Saturday, we have the Delphic bee. Now, this is number 5. I believe this is the Hierophant. Let me do a check, because some of these cards have different names from what I'm used to. I don't want to misinterpret it. Am I correct? No. That's the High Priestess? That can't be. Number 5 is, okay, it is the Hierophant. I'm right. Okay. So the Hierophant is for today. Hierophant has a lot to do with spiritual beliefs, traditions. But I'm getting a feeling today you might have a lot of thoughts about doing things outside of the box. This card was reversed, and it makes me think that instead of doing something traditionally or how something has always been done, there's something with today that the vibe may be something that is usually one way. It might be, you might learn a different way. Like, for example, traditionally, you marry one person. But say, for example, that you don't want to do that, and you find a partner who agrees. Well, today would be a good vibe day for that discussion. Like, hey, maybe we should, do polygamy or whatever. I don't know about this stuff, so please don't hang on my words, but I'm just saying it's that type of vibe today. The vibe is doing something that has been usually done, but not in the traditional way. And it could be spiritually based too. Some of you might find yourself drawn to different spiritual ideals today. Maybe wanting to read different things, listen to different speakers. Good day to listen to Abraham Hicks. I'm going to throw that out there. That's who I listen to. All right. Clarification for today. We got the Queen of Pentacles. So there may be some of y'all might be really feeling like y'all money is going to get up today. And even if you don't feel like that, you don't feel the vibe of like money increasing, your comfort when it comes to material wealth is going to feel a lot more stable today. Maybe you can see, maybe today it's easier to see where your money can increase. Or maybe it requires you to do something outside of the box or non-traditionally in order to solidify your coin. But today is a good day to really, it feels like, come up with ideas that will grow your money, ideas that will last a long time. With Pentacles, which is earth energy, something that's really grounded and can grow. And with the Hierophant there, spiritual work, digging, finding your spiritual path, but your own way, in your own way, doing it so that it is good for you. Sunday's vibe. So Sunday we have the 10 of jars. Woo! I don't know what we're doing today, but the vibe tomorrow is great for happiness and joy and a good family life and just really feeling like everything is coming together. Like everything is good. Like tomorrow's going to feel good. I mean, it's a good vibe for if you want to get married, if you want to profess your love to somebody. Yeah, Sunday, the vibe is good. 10 of Cups. What? Y'all just saw me do that. 10 of Cups, 10 of Cups, and a whole nother deck. What is happening tomorrow? I'm looking forward to Sunday now. So the vibe for Sunday is all around happy family, happy joy. It's almost like Sunday you realize what is truly your happiness, where it is. And yeah, tomorrow is like an awakening into just joy. And it's good energy for happy family life, getting together with family, yeah, getting married, attracting in a soulmate. It's the energy for Sunday is amazing. To get a double 10 of Cups, that's like seeing a double rainbow, y'all. So let's look at, no, I'm not going to shuffle again. Let's look at the vibe for Monday. Strength card. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You got anything that is scaring you, that you have to do, that makes you nervous. Monday, do it. Okay. Courage and strength is going to feel like it's at its peak. You might on Monday feel like, hey, like really feel brave to try something new, to leave a job that's been draining you and go towards what you want. Monday is a good day for doing the things that bring you fear. And clarity of that is the 5 of Pentacles. Now, a lot of times people say the 5 of Pentacles speaks of being left out in the cold, speaks of having no money, feeling impoverished. When I see the 5 of Pentacles, in my collective, the 5 of Pentacles represents somebody that was trying to fit somewhere they just didn't fit. And eventually they were casted out. And now it's time for you to find yourself, to get your own thing going. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like on Monday, the vibe is going to be for you to be brave and take a step out on your own. Maybe you're walking away from a job. Maybe you got fired. Maybe a relationship just broke up with you. Whatever the case may be, Monday's vibe is like, don't let yourself feel afraid to move forward on your own towards something. All right. You're going to be getting a boost of courage and strength to go towards something that kind of feel like you're unsupported and going towards. Okay. That's Monday's vibe. Okay. Tuesday, we have the 4 of Wands. So they will be focused on the home, just like I saw in the earlier cards I pulled for the action cards, activity cards, whatever you want to call them. Home. Now, this was reversed. So for some of you, Tuesday's a good day to think about moving or shifting dynamics in your home. Maybe finding a more stable job that could hold down the home, whatever the case may be. All right. For some of you, Tuesday is a good day to go look at homes, go see a home that you may be interested in. And those of you that aren't interested in moving, it's a good day to do some remodeling, maybe checking out where you live to see where it needs a stabler foundation. Or stronger, whatever it needs, if it has any parts of it that need to be reconstructed. Tuesday's a good day for that. Okay. All righty. When I get clarity for Tuesday, the 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands speaks of standing your ground, not giving up about something, having to put up a fight sometimes to hold down something. So I don't know if Tuesday, there may be a desire to move, a desire to change homes, a desire to end a relationship, a marriage or whatever, because the 4 of Wands represents stable foundation, marriage, and home. But if it's reversed, which it was, There's a chance that there may be a move or a change in those dynamics. Whatever it is with Tuesday, stand your ground with what you want to do and where you want to go or how you want to do something. Even if it's a relationship and a marriage or something, and you have to stand your ground. Tuesday's a good day to fight for what you want when it comes to home or committed relationships. Stand your ground. Don't let anybody sway you out of what you believe or what is really truly for you. Wednesday's vibe. Whew. We got the Five of Swords. What is happening Wednesday? Five of Swords. Don't get up in your head. I don't know what happens on Tuesday in the home or with you feeling like you have to stand your ground about something when it comes to a marriage, relationship, or a home. But Wednesday, you might find, I don't like to call it monkey mind, but that's what it's going to be. You might find you're overthinking something or thinking too much about something or having conflicting thoughts, or somebody you're have in a conflict with may rise to the surface. So Wednesday, we got the King of Swords. There you have it. Some kind of conversation on Wednesday. So if you have to talk to anyone, especially masculines on Wednesday, they may be argumentative. Either that. Now, for some of you, this is what I'm getting. The vibe Wednesday for some of you is going to be an honest conversation that clears whatever this fussing and fighting. Maybe you had a beef with somebody. Maybe you had a beef with someone, and on Wednesday they want to come in and give some honesty, then tell you their truth. Whatever the case that may be, it may either increase your thinking, your head, or you might get into it with this person, or it will clear whatever has been in your mind, like just making you feel like this is constantly hanging over you. You're going to get some clarity. It's a good day to get clarity from someone that either calms all of that, or it could cause you more distress. So just be wise. King of Swords is very wise, very intelligent. Be wise about who you allow into your energy on Wednesday, okay? Oh, sorry, I'm reading my comments. All right, Thursday's vibe. Uh-oh. All right. Thank God he was reversed, but we got the devil coming through for Thursday. And he came through reversed. So something that has either somebody that's been obsessing over you or something that has been stressing, like you just can't stop thinking about it. You keep thinking about it. You keep wanting it. You crave it, or this person or relationship or place or thing. There's some freedom from that on Thursday. You might be feeling very freed up from something you once felt like you couldn't live without, something you obsessed over, something that might have been toxic. And it could be the conversation or something that happens on Wednesday that makes you clear and frees you from this energy. Something that might have looked good, charming, but you're going to be free of that energy by Thursday. All right, so we're freeing up our energy Thursday. What's the clarity? Four of Cups reverse. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's something that was disappointing. Something not even disappointing. Something that's just boring, keeps happening. Like a repetitive cycle is going to come to an end Thursday. You'll know what it is. You'll know what it is. Something you've been feeling like you put your emotions towards. You really feel for. It could be a job, a project, a friendship, a love relationship, a home, whatever it is, you're emotionally attached to it, but you're at a point where you've been putting so many emotions towards it and not being fulfilled. Oh, sorry, hit my mic. That you're not even looking at the offer that's coming in. Like, look, here's something. It's not like other ones. It looks like it, but this one is full. Those were empty. This is coming through reverse, letting me know that Thursday's vibe, having freed up energy from something that you felt attached to or obsessing over, you're finally going to be able to see the cup that's being offered. And so something new that you really love may arise Thursday. a new opportunity, a new relationship, new place to live, new job, whatever, new relationship, whatever the case may be, but it may look similar to something you had before. All right. Just know it's not the same energy. You freed yourself up by Thursday. You are free of anything that was obsessive. Like it could even be a relationship. Like, why won't this person be with me? Why won't they talk to me? I don't care. But every day you're thinking about it. Why won't they be with me? Why won't they talk to me? I really don't care. I really don't care. But I don't understand why. I just wish they would tell me. But I don't care. You're going to be free of whatever that is. Any obsessive think that's going to be gone. You're going to finally realize the cycle is completed and now something new is being presented. Now, for those of you, some of you, the new doesn't have to be someone totally new or a totally new place. It's just a new energy, a new experience. So, for example, if you were obsessing over a certain person in a relationship and wanting them and not knowing why they don't want to be with you, they were in this low vibe energy. They're in this devil energy. So they're more manipulative. They're not really trying to come to you in that way. But you're going to realize that by Thursday. Oh, okay. This person and my vibrations, we just don't match. And perhaps this person will have an awakening as well. So there's a chance that they could try to come back in again. For some of you, somebody could try to come back. An old job, an old lover could try to return on Thursday. And they might try to appear like, I'm different. I changed. I'm going to leave that up to your own discernment. If in your own particular situation, maybe it's a move. It's time to move. But you went and you looked at these apartments before and you didn't like it. They might have a better apartment now to offer you in that same place. Give it a chance. But if it ain't showing up the way you want it, decline. And that goes for relationships too. Okay. That's Thursday's vibe. Let's get into Friday. What's the energy for Friday? Prince of Swords. Oh, we speaking our truth. Friday's energy is going to be, I'm going to say what I said what I said, and I mean what I said. I'm going to speak my truth. And for some of you, this could be people coming towards you. Whatever the case may be, Friday is a good day for communicating. If you have an online presence, pop up on Friday. Because you'll get a lot of attention, I'm seeing. If you have somebody that's not speaking to you and you want to say something to them, Friday, they may pop up and speak to you. But if you want to communicate, it's a good day for telling your truth, sharing your truth. Okay, clarity for Friday. We got the 7 of Swords reversed. Don't give up, all right? This could be something on Friday. There's something Friday that maybe you've been biting your tongue. You're not really saying. Maybe there's something you want to do, but you feel like you're not getting recognized or you're not getting through to people. 7 of Swords reverse is like wanting to back out of something or sneak away from something or do something on the low. For some of you, there may be some underhanded people that you got to get real with on Friday. People that like to be sneaky and betray people on the low. You might have to address them, somebody, because with the 7 of Swords reverse, it means the light is going to shine on them. They're going to be revealed, whoever they are. Anything done in the dark. That's why it's a day of clarity and honesty. But it's also people watching you on the low. If you're on social media, I feel like somebody's going to be watching you. 7 of Swords reversed, though. Why is that coming up? Somebody's sneaky. Some of you might have situationships. People are going to be watching you. I don't know if it's going to be the other person's person or that person is still interested, even though it feels like they're still in a situation. But Friday, be real. Friday's high vibe energy. Tell your truth, speak your truth, be real. If somebody's trying to be sneaky, do something underhanded and you see it, I see you. Nah. Okay. Be real Friday. It'll save you from anybody doing any underhanded crap to you. And last but not least, next Saturday's vibe. Now, 2 cards wanted to come up, but we got 6 of Pentacles coming through first for next Saturday's vibe. Okay. I love when I see the 6 of Pentacles, because what that means is energy you put out is coming back. People you've done for, you've given to, will be wanting to reciprocate. So next Saturday's energy is in a vibe of reciprocation. Finally feeling like you're receiving the energy you put out coming back towards you. And to clarify that, the lovers. So we start next week, or we end this week with the lovers. So this could be so many things, y'all. With the Six of Pentacles here, this could be something you poured energy to. Maybe you had a job, maybe you had a hobby, a project you put a lot of your energy in towards, but you didn't make no money back. You didn't get nothing back, no gratitude, but it felt like your calling. It's going to show back up on Saturday, and you're going to be like, oh my God, this is my calling. And you might even get an offer that actually reciprocates your worth. And if you don't accept the offer. Okay. For others of you, this could be somebody you are in a relationship with, somebody you poured into, you did a lot for, you gave to. They may be coming back around Saturday to either profess their love or to give back in some way, support you or give back that energy in some way. That could go for friends, for anything. So the bottom of the deck, underlying energy of this week is the sun. So this whole week is about finding your joy. And that's why we had the card of recreation to open up. This whole week is about finding your happiness, your joy, and whatever is not contributing to that, it goes. And I'm not playing. Dead ass. Let my New York side come out. If it is not contributing to your happiness or joy, and I mean without the side effects of bad health, mental instability, emotional distress, having to go to the doctor because now my lungs or my liver's jacked up. No, I'm talking about literally joy, happiness without any codependencies, without any substances to abuse. If it is not contributing to your happiness this week, it is meant to go. Okay. And that's it. To clarify that, what's at the bottom of this deck? The Wheel of freaking Fortune, baby. It is time to clear out the bad karma this week and step into alignment with what is meant for you. You were at the bottom, now you're at the top. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Wheel of Fortune, okay? This is a week that is leading you to success. This past week that went by was all about things starting to move, getting live. Now stuff is starting to shift. Things are starting to happen. And it was all about the final assessment of the relationships in your life, the final assessment of what you are doing career-wise with your purpose. You know, it was all about assessing, final assessments this week. Now, this coming week is going to be about stepping now into this new cycle, stepping into it and getting grounded into it so that you could keep the momentum going. But in doing that, you have to get clear with who you are and what you stand for and where you're going. All right. So that I feel like is what you need to focus on this week is what is your joy? What makes you happy? And what is going to take you off the beaten path? Where are you afraid? And that is the way you need to go. I don't know how to stress that enough for this light workers, this family of light. You're meant to go the road less traveled. And regardless of opinion, walk that road with your head held high. And you're meant to touch many people on this planet in many different ways. Okay. Don't let anybody make you feel like your way is not the way. What you're doing, you're moving too slow. You on divine time. You're not on anybody else's timing. All right. Please give me a thumbs up if any of this is resonating with you. If you're new to this channel, subscribe. We are on a mission. Hashtag, I don't know why I'm saying that. I should have been writing it. Hashtag 1 million light workers. That is my goal. And that's all I want to attract to this channel here. Even if you're a light worker that's in the dark right now, I want to help you through it. Okay. So I hope that this brings you some clarity. I don't know if I have any STEAM VIPs here. Melon, you were here for the entire time, even though I hear your voice in the background. Melon lives with me. Okay. I'm going to pull some cards for you. And I don't see any other STEAM VIPs. You are a VIP if you sent a donation of $10 in for some cards to be pulled for you for a personal look at your week ahead. You're also esteemed VIP if you've been here with me live consistently for like a month. Then like the next month, I pull you some cards for free. All right. So Melon, I will pull you some cards. If anybody during this read, this will be your last time to be able to send in your donation because I will be signing off after this. Okay. So what does Melon need to know this week? Temperance. Okay. Something needs to get in a balance, or you're going to find some kind of balance. Can I get clarity for her? Seven of Swords reverse. I'm going to pull you a few more. Whoop! They jumping out. They said, oh, you will pull more. Seven of Pentacles. And I'm going to give you two more. Strength card and the Six of Wands. Bottom of the deck for you is the Emperor. Okay. So, Melon. We have Seven of Swords here reversed. Seven of Pentacles. You're working on some projects. Courage, Six of Wands. Okay. So, Melon, there's something you're meant to do. Bottom of the deck is the Emperor. There's something you're meant to do independently that you're not realizing it, like entrepreneur work. Yeah. I'm getting that. Emperor is like the business person, but it can also represent, because under it, there is an aspect that has to die. I don't know if you're used to working in groups or you're just very fearful about trying to start your own thing, because underneath the Emperor was the Death card reverse, meaning like it's an aspect of yourself that needs to die and be reborn. And under that was the Eight of Pentacles. Has a lot to do with your money making and your career. That has to, there's a mindset or something with that, working on your own, being able to make money, that has to be reset. It could have been affected by a father figure as well, with the Emperor coming through, that made you feel like you could not make money, your work's not good enough or something like that. With Temperance coming in with the Seven of Swords reverse, there's some peace and harmony. There's some balance that's coming in. But with this Seven of Swords reversed, it's like you're going to realize something about somebody did something to you. When it's upright, it's like somebody, you see them swords in the beehive, but nobody saw who did it. So somebody did something in secret, did something slick, and then they try to get away with it. With it reverse, it's like they get caught. So I don't know if somebody recently was revealed to you, because there's some kind of balance now or peace and harmony that you're finding, but it's after somebody being revealed that they're shisty and sneaky. So it could be just somebody you realize, okay, this is how they are, and you've made your peace with it or with them. With the Seven of Pentacles here, it does speak of you working on something that is starting to grow, but you don't see it. Something's about to pop off, okay? Like she's selling in this little shop here, and maybe it's like, oh, she ain't gonna make no money, but she finally makes this one big sale. It's something like that coming in for you. Something is starting to grow, but you can't be afraid. You have to have strength and courage with this. I don't know if it's something you're working on that you're afraid to do it alone, or it's something that might be outside of the box that you think you might get opposition with. Oh, my stomach growled. But the Six of Wands is here to let me know you're going to be successful. It's the card of success. So there's something that it's going to take a lot of courage and strength to keep at, even when you don't really see it growing. All right. Or you just see it growing a little, like, okay, I got a little bit of money. I got a little something from that. Stay strong, stay courageous, still keep doing what you're doing. Because with this here, it's showing you're going to be successful. Okay. You'll be successful at it. Don't let any people Don't let anybody try to steal your ideas. I just heard that with this Seven of Swords reverse. Like, you're going to see it, though. Like, oh, this person tried to steal that, or they tried to beat me, or they tried to, okay? Remember that. But you're about to find your temperance balance, peace, harmony. And they're also encouraging you to do so when it comes to your work and fun. Find a balance, okay? Moderation. Don't put so much on work. All right. Try to find a balance. That's the advice for you this week. Yeah, something's going to be successful that's just starting to grow this week. You'll see the people that are trying to do anything sneaky to get in the way of that, but try to work on shifting a mindset that you can't work independently, that you can't be a powerful entrepreneur. It does feel like a masculine figure with the emperor's father figure or a person you worked for that might have made you feel like you weren't good at what you did. Yeah, it's a lot with work coming up under here. Just being bored. Maybe you're bored. They talking a lot to you and they got me sweating like crazy, honey. You might be bored with what you're doing, but they're saying there's an aspect, something has to change. You see him, he's so bored with what he's doing. He's pouring it all over the table. It's like, I've been doing this every day. I'm not even fulfilled by it anymore. All right. You should be doing something that is fulfilling to you, regardless of opinion. Okay. Then you'll see some money come in. Prince of Pentacles. Shoot. Then you'll see 10 of Pentacles. There's some choice you need to make, girl. I'm sorry. They going in on you. 2 of Swords is here. It's a choice you got to make. 7 of Cups. Yeah, you got a lot of talents, a lot of choices, things that you can do. Ace of Swords, but there's only one. There's only one. That's really the one that's going to lead you. The one that, when you think about it, it's your truth. Okay. And it could even be something that you felt didn't work out for you before. This 10 of Swords could have been something that disappointed you. And you're like, I'm not doing that anymore. Or I don't think I'm gifted enough to do that. Give it another shot. Okay. It's something there you'll be very successful at. I don't know why I'm seeing writing, but I'm also hearing cooking. Maybe it's a restaurant or... Whew, they're melting me. All right, that's enough with Melon. Melon, your ancestors are... Whew, look at that. Girl, Mike is wet with sweat and flew across the table. Blame Melon for that, y'all. That was crazy. Okay, Melon. OMG for real. And I'm dripping. Okay, do we have any other Steam VIPs here? If not, I'm about to wrap this up. If you don't know how to be a VIP, it's in the description, but I'll repeat it for the last time. You have to Cash App a $10 donation. Then you comment Steam VIP. I'll get the notification that you sent it, and I pull cards for you for the week ahead. But if there are none, I'm going to bid you all adieu. You said, am I all right? Yes. I'm good. I'm just like, I feel like I'm in a sauna, literally right now. Like, you must need a reading or a full reading or something, honey, because they're like on it. They were on it. Thumbs ups, y'all. Click that like. Click those thumbs up. I'm going to do a double check. Okay, besides Melon, it was only the doofy person that was on earlier. I don't see anybody else. All right, guys. That's what I got for you guys for this week's vibes. I hope you will come back throughout the week to check. I know I do, to check on the vibration of the day to see what I should do, how I should move. All right. That's why I do these vibes. It's really reading the energy so you can see how you're going to make your moves, what you want to do on what days and all of that. All right. Sending y'all so much light and love in your journey. Peace, blessings, and all the good stuff that comes from being a part of this family of light. Love y'all. Bye.